So the countdown has started again. And yes, I'm tired of talking about this as well. I'm tired of being aware and waiting for these events because truly, I would love to be done talking about one word: inflation. I'm so sick and tired of talking about inflation. I'm sure you're tired of it as well. I'm tired of talking about the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt around it. And I'm tired of it impacting our lives as crypto holders and, quite frankly, impacting our wallets, impacting our profits. Because ultimately, it is inflation and the lingering effects of it that we have been dealing with for years now. Okay. And yeah, I'm tired of talking about it. But there is a countdown here. There is an event happening this week, two events actually, that you need to be aware of, which is why I put the thumbnail and I said there's a countdown, because I got to grab your attention sometimes and let you know that this is coming. All right. So with that, so don't shoot the messenger. Okay. I realize that times right now are tumultuous and that it's kind of boring, and that it's kind of, there's a lot of risk out there. There's a lot of fear out there. What's going to happen with tariffs? What's going to happen with this, with that, and all this kind of stuff? I get it. And I'm living it every day, and I'm tired of it too. Okay. But regardless, I'm here every day for you, trying to make content, trying to keep you interested and keep you aware and informed. So what is going on this week? It is, again, inflation related. You may not care, but you should. On February 12th, today's the 10th, so this is Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to get the CPI report, the Consumer Price Index. You're like, Austin, I don't care. I know, I get it. Okay. Part of me doesn't care either, but I have to care, because this is one of the key reports that every month we wait on to see what inflation is doing or not. And these reports directly impact, again, they directly impact the what the Federal Reserve is going to do as it relates to, reducing the interest rate, blah blah blah. Okay, so yes, this is a thing. So that's on February 12th. We get the CPI report. That's Consumer Price Index. That's how the inflation is impacting us, retail, individuals, consumers, you and I. On the 13th, which would be well, not January, because it's the January report, which would be Thursday. There it is. Get it right, Austin. We get the PPI, the Producer Price Index. Again, you're probably like, I don't care, Austin. Yeah, you should, because this gives us insight on the manufacturing side and how inflation is or is not impacting manufacturers from their costs, things of that nature. Okay. So there is your countdown event. Wednesday, Thursday, CPI, PPI. What's going to happen or not with that? We'll see. Crypto right now doesn't seem to be too worried about it. We're up 1.5%. I know. Don't go buy your island in the Bahamas yet. Don't run and do that, because crypto is flat right now. And I've been talking a lot about this in recent videos, and I spend a lot of time looking at crypto every day. I do. I look at news reports. I look at charts. I talk to people in the industry. I have a couple people I talk to who are very, very serious technical analysis. They're in the charts, all that kind of stuff. I talk to people that are kind of more on the macro political side. What's going on with this? And ultimately, the consensus is that the institutional money is here and it's buying every day. Okay, we know that. And that retail money, retail investors, you and I are retail investors. There's hundreds of millions of us across the globe. We're scared. Okay. Remember, I've showed you this chart. I know you're like, Austin, you've showed that chart. Well, this is because it's relevant. Let me share this with you. This chart to me says it all. The blue line is retail investors. A lot of retail investors, a ton of them, left the market at the beginning of December 2024. Okay. A couple months ago, 3 months ago. Okay. Whereas the red line is institutional investors. They started buying back in August of 2024. But it's the blue line. It's the retail investors we need to get to come back into the market. What's gonna spur them to come back in? A major announcement that creates global interest and global excitement in crypto is what's going to have to happen, because retail investors are moved by their emotion. They're moved by FOMO, fear of missing out. They're moved by events that are publicized and talked about on the global scale from the news media, online, offline, all that. That's what moves them. Okay. What is something that could do that? Really, there's one big thing, and that is/when the United States makes an announcement to add Bitcoin to their U.S. strategic reserve. If that happens, if that happens, excuse me, then that's going to go global coverage, right? Everybody's going to be talking about it, and it's going to create a gold rush for everybody looking to buy Bitcoin, including the United States government, other governments, whales, institutions. People like you and I are going to rush to buy Bitcoin. Well, Austin, what does that have to do with the fact that I own XRP or Cardano or whatever? There will also be a rush because it will have a bleed over effect with all that money coming into Bitcoin. It will be a validation, a green check mark in a lot of people's eyes, like, oh, this crypto thing is really real now, blah, blah, blah. And people will start buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, meme coins, because a lot of people don't buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. They buy meme coins, right? It will create a land rush of hundreds of millions of new people coming in. Yeah. So, and we don't get real clarity or visibility into whether or not the U.S. what they're going to do with Bitcoin going into strategic reserve until about March or April. That's when what we got out of the press conference with the crypto czar David Sachs and all that. They're talking about that in subcommittees and things of that nature. We get kind of visibility into that probably in March or April. Now, if they leak that information a little bit, like this is something coming, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, we'll see how that plays out. But anyway, that's where we're at. So this week, CPI, PPI, bigger than that. We need a big event, i.e. an announcement, Bitcoin going to strategic reserve, something to create FOMO effect, fear of missing out for hundreds of millions of new investors, but also the hundreds of millions of retail investors that are here that have their money parked on the sideline to get them back into the market. We need retail interest, and it simply is not here right now. And a big part of that is inflation, the fact that it just costs more for them to eat, feed their family, groceries, gas, rent, all that. Did you hear Raider? He was barking at somebody driving by. There he is. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he's excited too. All right. So with that, before I let you go, if you're interested, check out my software. If you're interested in making even more money, look, it can help you make more money in crypto. That's a buy alert to a sell alert. That's 400+%. That's XRP, excuse me. After we had Trump elected, it'll give you those buy and sell alerts. You can see it right here over in the green, right where that's circled. We are under a buy alert for XRP, right? So there's been a buy alert. Okay, so we're waiting for this major, massive move up, and I think that Bitcoin strategic reserve announcement could do this. This is a similar chart for XLM after Trump was elected, November to December, about 20, 21 days, 500%, $2,000 bought here, sold here would have made you over 10 grand in profit on XLM. You can see Bitcoin right here. It's consolidating, but like right back here, when Bitcoin took off, that's a 40+% move up, 22 days buying Bitcoin right there. You can also use the stock. Use the trading indicator to buy to know when to buy and sell stocks. This is Tesla. You can see right here from this buy alert all the way to that sell alert, and there was a couple more on the daily chart, 179% up. So it's also, you can use it for stocks. And these alerts, you can set them to come in on your phone. It's cool. And the software costs about $1 a day to use. So there's a link in the description below, right down there. So go check it out. And if you're watching this on X, the link's actually below the video as well. Quarterly options are the cheapest. Try that 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee as well. So basically, you buy it, you get access to it. You don't like it for any reason, you ask for a refund, we give it to you. Simple as that. Later. I'll see you. Go make some money. Bye.